As gamers, we've come to accept that there are a lot of things we do in video games that wouldn't work so well if we tried them in the real world. We happily go along with it because they make the game more fun, or at the very least, less frustrating. But if you start thinking about it, they'd just be weird, impossible, or illegal. Maybe all three. And Hogwarts Legacy, being an open world RPG, has its share of these things too. So let's take a look at 5 of them, shall we? And while there will be no story spoilers here, we will be talking about the kinds of content in the game, so beware light spoilers. Gearing up and taking out the bad guys is a staple of most RPGs. But in Hogwarts Legacy, you play a kid. Not just a young person, but an actual kid of 15 or 16. On top of that, you're brand new to the whole magic thing. You've only had your wand a few days. So to help you catch up with your peers, what do your professors do? They assign you to take out a bandit camp with those new spells you just learned. Yep, kid, hit that practice dummy a couple of times and then get out there and take out the bad guys. Watch out, they're probably gonna try to kill you back, so be careful. Good luck. Sure, it's a game, and it would be boring if we just stood around and didn't do anything, but man, when you think about it, this is really kind of messed up. Speaking of those murder spree assignments, once you complete them and you come back to your professor, you just tell them that you did it, and they just take your word for it. No proof required. Now, the game doesn't let you report back and say that you completed the assignment until you actually have. But the way it's handled in universe, you could pretty much tell them whatever you wanted.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick. Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it.
Maybe you did it, or maybe you didn't, and they'd never know the difference. Then again, if I were sending my students off to kill or be killed, I probably wouldn't want a lot of hard evidence of that either. I'd just remark on their amazing progress and move on. RPG protagonists are well known for stealing everything that's not nailed down, but Hogwarts Legacy seems a little worse about this than a lot of other games. There's usually some kind of law system, or if not, people will holler at you or wonder what you're doing in their house. They'll tell you to stop rummaging through their stuff, but not here. Nope, our little delinquents can break into homes or chests, and the crowd will just look on as if nothing's happening. We can steal stuff right out from under people's noses, and no one says a thing. A guy even gave me a quest to go find a thief who, as he said, was stealing everything that wasn't nailed down. For a second, I thought maybe that was going to be me. It wasn't. Who knows, maybe they all have mind-reading powers like the professors, and they know I'm a little murder machine, so they're too afraid to say anything. It's as good an explanation as any, I guess. If your game has a day-night cycle, and consequently quests that must be completed at a particular time of day, you really need to have a good wait mechanic. And Hogwarts Legacy does. Honestly, I wouldn't comment about this at all if it weren't for the animation. Because your character doesn't just stand there to wait for the time to pass. Nope, you click wait, and when the screen comes back, your character actually gets up off the ground, as if they'd just been lying there the whole time. Like they just decided to curl up in the middle of the street, or hallway, or someone else's house. Again, I'm glad we have a wait mechanic, but they should have stopped before adding that animation, because that just makes it weird. Puzzles are a mainstay of most RPGs and open world games, certainly. And Hogwarts Legacy has puzzles galore. And that's great because they're a lot of fun. But you have to wonder why they're still there. After all, you have an entire castle full of kids. How is it none of them have ever wanted to find out what was behind those weird question mark doors? Or what happens if you turn those braziers just so? Yet, nobody seems curious at all. Some kids will even tell you about puzzles, but they aren't even remotely interested in finding out the answers for themselves. And that just seems odd for kids. So there you have it. There's our list of things in Hogwarts Legacy that don't make a lot of sense if you think about it too much. Did we miss some? Let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, why not leave us a like or subscribe for more videos like this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.